Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, November 5th, state that Ridge Forrester texted Brooke Logan about wanting to see her and claimed he was on his way over right now. Brooke recommended Hope Logan and Carter Walton to go since she believed their presence would make things more hostile. Brooke intended to get through to Ridge on her own, but Hope made Brooke vow not to talk about her infatuation with Carter because it would just undermine them both. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester and Taylor Hayes pressed Ridge not to succumb to Brooke's demands. Steffy believed that Hope's dismissal had to be a long-term, permanent choice. Ridge arrived at Brooke's house, and she quizzed him about what had happened. Ridge admitted that Steffy dismissed Hope, but he also stated that he asked Hope to leave the building. Based on what happened in the design office with John "Thin" Finnegan, Ridge acted as if Hope had given them no option. Brooke said things wasn't as it appeared, claiming Ridge was mistaken about Hope. On Tuesday's B&B program, Hope pondered on her embarrassing experience at work. Carter was unconcerned about the Forresters wielding absolute control and felt compelled to act. Carter was clearly irritated up with the way Logans were handled at the corporation. Carter was also not given up on his luxury brand ideas, despite the dismal reactions he'd received thus far, which Hope saw as positive news. After praising Carter for his amazing proposal, Hope admitted that Carter had little influence as COO. According to Hope, the Forresters did not treat anyone who was not a member of their group with the same respect. When Hope suggested they take action, Carter vowed they absolutely would and complained about the Logans being regarded as inferior. Carter wished he'd been there when Hope needed him the most, but she insisted he come racing and tell her everything would be fine. After calling Carter a good man, Hope expressed her gratitude for having finally found someone like him. Carter and Hope exchanged passionate kisses as the familiar jazz music swelled. In the Forrester design office, Will Spencer surprised Katie Logan with Ridge updates, which coincided with Steffy's decision to fire Hope. The entire building was abuzz since Charlie Weber, Dick Christie, was summoned to accompany Hope out. Katie blew up and claimed they couldn't fire Hope. Katie raced off to meet Ridge after telling Will about her disagreement with Finn. Will and Electra Forrester almost collided again because they were not paying attention to their surroundings. Will said he enjoyed running into Electra and was glad to hear he'd be seeing her more now that the jewelry line had been relaunched. Will enthusiastically volunteered after Electra mentioned that they could certainly use the intern's help. When Will mentioned that he was growing to like Forrester, Electra smiled back and admitted she was the same way. Katie barged into the CEO's office, looking for Ridge, but instead found Steffy and Taylor. Although Katie sought to talk reason into Ridge over Hope's termination, Steffy simply urged her not to bother. Katie went to Hope's rescue after the mistake, claiming that Steffy had no right to fire her, but Steffy insisted that Hope's future was hopeless. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope and Steffy's conflict will continue, so stay tuned for more predictions on how terrible things will become. Hostile workplace claims are costly, and a documented history of harassment can result in a large settlement. Carter keeps promising to protect Hope on the bold and the beautiful, so what if the protective lawyer files a major lawsuit, granting Hope control of Forrester Creations? Given how much workplace harassment training employees go through, I'm always surprised when Steffy threatens Hope on the bold and the beautiful. She's been doing it for a long time, and she doesn't care who knows. Now that Hope and Carter are dating, things could change. Carter, Forrester Creations COO, is a lawyer and financial expert, so there's no doubt he's considering how much Steffy's threats could cost the company when plotting revenge. Furthermore, he understands that Ridge is aware of them, and as Forrester's co-CEO, he has a responsibility to intervene to safeguard his staff. Yes, Hope crossed a line with Steffy's husband, but Steffy's constant attacks on Hope at the office are technically illegal because she has created a hostile work environment. If the case gets to court, a judge may rule that Hope's firing was also improper, and if Hope is awarded damages, she may walk away with a majority ownership in the company. It sounds like a stretch, yet it is perfectly achievable. Carter understands what he's doing, and he knows that there were plenty of individuals who were aware of Steffi's actions, but chose to ignore them. Taylor encouraged it, despite the fact that she is not even a corporate employee. We're not suggesting Steffi was incorrect in believing Hope should remain away from her husband, but it appears that Steffi's recent judgments have been influenced by grudges and rivalries, which is bad for business. In this scenario, we believe it could be costly if Steffi is forced to resign as co-CEO as a result of her judgments. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffi Forrester has been too preoccupied lately to think about Luna Nozawa, despite the fact that she nearly murdered her recently. Now, Luna has been the furthest thing from her mind. Now, Luna is about to be front and center once more. The bold and the beautiful, Steffi Forrester ruined Luna Nozawa's master plan. Fans of the bold and the beautiful recall how Steffi was caught up in Luna's drama and nearly died as a result. However, it appears that Luna has been working on herself and getting the assistance she requires to reintegrate into society. Luna may perhaps be released to a mental health facility with the goal of returning to her life in Los Angeles. Luna will compose a heartfelt letter to Bill Spencer, who has always had a special place for her. Bill may become someone who works to get Luna released and put her life back on track. Will Bill be Luna's advocate in meeting the requirements of her release? Could Bill even offer her a position at Spencer Publications? B&B spoilers. Poppy Nozawa has important news for Luna Nozawa. Poppy may have walked away and left her daughter in jail after discovering what she had done, but she has never given up on Luna. Luna and Poppy were too close and had gone through too much together for that. Luna is her only child. Poppy, what news do you have to impart after all this time? Poppy may have recruited a better attorney for Luna, who could be able to get her out of prison. After all, Luna was plainly unstable and required mental health therapy. Perhaps after an evaluation, it will be concluded that Luna poses no risk to anyone or anything. Is Luna about to be released to a minimum security facility for additional treatment? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffi Forrester goes off the rails. Steffi will learn that Luna is set to be transferred and may lose it. Steffi already believes like Hope Logan, Annika Noel, has been attacking her and she has gotten rid of her. But now she faces another threat. Steffi appears to believe that the world is out to get her and has been for some time. Luna's release may only strengthen her convictions. Does Steffi have any mental health issues? Steffi appears to believe that everyone is targeting her and her marriage. Could Steffi be suffering from PTSD? Could this be the reason Steffi is having such difficulty regaining control of her life? Will Luna help or hinder Steffi's problems if she is released after holding her hostage? The bold and the beautiful recap for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024 has finally arrived. In today's episode, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, confronts Steffi Forrester Finnegan. The bold and the beautiful recap highlights. Carter Walton and Hope Logan put their minds together. Additionally, will Spencer and Elector Forrester form a bond? B&B recap. Brooke Logan's shock. Carter, Hope, and Brooke Logan discuss Steffi and her termination. Carter wants to know if Steffi addressed it with Brooke before making her decision. Hope claims it was an emotional reaction, and Steffi did not consult anyone. Brooke says Ridge Forrester texted her and wants to chat to her right immediately. Hope knows what it is about. Carter wants to go public. Hope warns Carter that if Steffi hears about them, she will never trust the COO again. Hope claims it would jeopardize her hopes of saving HFDF, as well as Carter's dreams. Brooke's phone pings. Ridge is on his way there. Carter has some words for his old pal. Brooke insists on speaking with Ridge first. She believes she can reach him. Brooke will handle it. Hope accepts, but asks Brooke to remain silent about her relationship with Carter. Brooke pledges that she will preserve Hope and Carter's secret. Ridge informs Steffi that Brooke is at home and that he is going there to talk to her right now. Steffi asks Ridge if Brooke is aware of Hope's actions. Ridge does not think so. Taylor advises Ridge not to let Brooke control him. Steffi supports Taylor. Ridge leaves the office. The bold and the beautiful recap. Will Spencer's bomb. Katie is working in her office at Forrester Creations when Will unexpectedly walks in. Katie can tell that something is awry. Will is in a panic and claims Hope has been fired. Katie claims she spoke with Hope, and Steffi misinterpreted a situation. Katie says Steffi will relax and realize she overreacted. Hope is not going to be fired once word reaches Ridge. Will corrects his mother, saying Ridge was present when Hope was escorted away. Katie is surprised. Will also notes that Hope is no longer permitted to work at Forrester Creations. Katie does not comprehend. It cannot be. Will claims they even got Charlie Weber involved. Katie says they cannot fire Hope. Taylor Hayes tells Steffi she's nervous. I'm not sure why, as she doesn't even work there. It's unusual for a non-employee to engage in secret business. Depending on the material being communicated, it could even be criminal. Returning to the drama, Taylor informs Steffi that Brooke will do anything to defend Hope against Ridge. The horror. Steffi says Ridge best not, since he needs to support me on this. Steffi believes that long-term Hope has vanished and must remain gone. Ridge enters the home to greet Brooke. Ridge gets right to it. Ridge claims something occurred at work earlier. Brooke already knows, and she says, Steffi fired Hope. Carter promises a worried Hope that Steffi will not get away with it. Katie Logan's confrontation. According to the bold and the beautiful recap for Tuesday, November 5th, Katie informs Will what happened to Hope and John Finn Finnegan. Will believes it was truly an accident. Hope. I fell into Finn. Will wonders if Hope has explained herself. Katie believes she may not have been given the chance. Katie tells Will she'll get to the bottom of this and leaves. Will stays behind for a few moments to send an SMS. As Will leaves Katie's office, he runs into Elektra. As Will smiles, Elektra makes a worried remark about not looking where she's going again. Will says it's fine. He enjoys bumping into Elektra. He is as charming as his father. Steffi tells Taylor that Ridge needs to remain strong and wonders what absurd excuse Brooke would come up with. Katie storms into the room, slamming the door. Katie demands to know where Ridge is right now. Katie is outraged. Holy cow. Steffi stands up and asks, "Excuse me?" While Taylor is watching, Katie demands to speak with Ridge about what Steffi done. Taylor is stunned. What did Steffi do? Katie rambles on, saying she spoke with Hope and knows the truth about what happened. Steffi echoes Hope's explanation about how her lingerie-clad body just happened to fall on her spouse. Steffi claims Ridge did not purchase it from Hope and will not buy it from Katie either. Brooke cannot believe what she is hearing. Brooke informs Ridge that he is allowing Steffi to demean Hope. The bold and the beautiful recap for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. Carter and Hope continue to complain about Steffi. Carter understands how Steffi could misread the situation. Carter doesn't understand how Ridge could be alright with firing her, let alone parade her out of the building in front of all her coworkers. Hope is crying about it. Carter comes up and attempts to console Hope. Carter responds, "I would not let them do this to you. I will not allow this to continue." Hope tells Carter that they have complete control because they own the company. Carter plans to do something. He tells Hope. Something needs to be done. Elektra informs Will that Forrester Creations has relaunched their jewelry collection. Will is very thrilled for Elektra. Katie keeps arguing with Steffi and Taylor. Now they're arguing about Taylor and Steffi's feud with the entire Logan family. Ridge confesses he is shocked. Ridge claims he did not fire Hope. Steffi did. Ridge confesses, however, that he begged Hope to leave the building and she did not give him an option. Even though there are Logans in command at FC, Hope questions whether they really have any power. Carter is the COO and has no say. Carter claims the Forresters consider him family, but he does not disagree with Hope. Carter tells Hope about his meeting with Eric Forrester, John McCook. Carter feels overlooked and ignored. Hope claims that all the Forresters care about is protecting their own. You deserve to be heard, Carter. Hope convinces Carter that they must take action. Carter informs Hope that they will absolutely take action. Will and Elektra talk about employment. Elektra suggests that they might need some assistance from the interns. Will likes the idea. Katie continues to try to reason with Taylor and Steffi about Hope's values. Taylor brings up Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Steffi reminds Katie of Finn. Taylor believes Katie is the one who is unaware of Hope's true identity. Steffi explains what she witnessed using Hin. Steffi also tells Katie that she warned Hope several times, but she still seduced my husband. Brooke and Ridge argue about Hope's dismissal. Brooke wishes Hope had a chance to explain. Ridge does not comprehend. What exactly are you explaining? Why was Hope seducing Steffi's spouse again? Brooke tries to clarify that things isn't as it appears. Ridge is frustrated and claims it looked like what it was. Ridge says Hope cannot keep doing this. Brooke responds, "You're mistaken about this. You're wrong." Carter feels bad for Hope. Carter cannot believe Ridge is letting this. After venting some more, they share a deep, passionate kiss. There's that saxophone again, as the two barely breathe. Steffi was sacked from Forrester Creations before Hope's dramatic departure from the bold and the beautiful. She found herself in a similar situation, but there was proof. Katie fired Steffi after discovering she was having an affair with her husband, Bill. Steffi is persuaded that Hope wants her husband, Finn. When she spotted her arch-nemesis on top of her man, she lost it. Steffi fired Hope instantly, without giving her a chance to defend herself. This could be her revenge scheme against the Logans. Remember when? A flashback video of Steffi's termination went viral on X, the former Twitter. The video depicts Katie firing Steffi from Forrester Creations. After discovering her husband Bill kissing Steffi, she gave her the pink slip. However, this did not deter Steffi from continuing their romance. She seduced Bill, and the Forresters reclaimed control of Forrester Creations. Katie eventually rehired Steffi, but it was too late by then. She believed the Logans' grip over her family's business was excessive, so she began her mission to take over Forrester Creations. Steffi is now co-CEO of Forrester Creations. She scratched her way back up. She abused her newfound authority, particularly when it came to Carter's creativity. She shot down the majority of his suggestions. Steffi had been determined to get back at the Logans. She's grown bored of their frequent presence at Forrester Creations. The final straw was witnessing Hope on top of Finn. She now had a motive to get rid of Hope, even though Hope no longer desired Finn. This dismissal is Steffi's means of retaliating against the Logans. She did the same with Hope since she did not trust her. Steffi, like Katie, abuses her power. Both ladies lead with their emotions, which can harm the organization. Will Forrester Creations succumb to Steffi's grip?